What's up everyone, Kwame here, back again with another video. You can see I am shooting a very different look right now. I'm using the Sony a7 II with the Sony 85mm f1.8 lens. Yeah, it looks really crazy. I'm monitoring this on my laptop so I can see the screen. I'm so far away. But yeah, today I wanted to talk about some tips on buying your first camera, and this would probably go with buying your first lens. Really? Alright, come on, lay down. Doesn't matter if you're using Sony, Canon, Nikon, Pentax, Fujifilm, Leica, whatever, this will help you. Number one, have a budget. It is so easy to get caught up in the moment and you start putting more and more things into your cart. You know, you think, okay, I'm gonna get this camera, I'm gonna get this lens, maybe I should get a memory card, oh, maybe I should get a microphone, maybe I should get a bag, maybe I should get this. You know, have a budget and make sure you don't go over that budget. And within that budget though, you don't have to always look at buying like the latest and greatest gear. Look at last year or 2 year or 3 year ago model. You know, this camera here, the a7 II, is from 2017, I believe. You don't have to get the latest and greatest cameras. Number two, think about what you're trying to take pictures of, right? If you're upgrading from your iPhone or an Android phone, look through your pictures and what do you take a lot of pictures of? Is it just documenting your family or your daily life? Or do you take more pictures when you're traveling? Do you take more pictures around the house? Kind of know what you take pictures of. That way you know what to look for, especially if you're looking at a lens. You don't want to just get like a camera and then just buy any lens just because you heard me talk about it, but look at the type of pictures you're taking and make sure that the lens that you're looking for is gonna work with your vision. Now, one great way to do this is to talk to someone. Like, you know, if you have questions, you can always ask someone at your local camera store or even chat with someone at Adorama or B&H. My third tip is be careful with the reviews that you watch. Now, I say that because it's really easy to watch a bunch of reviews about a camera that you really like and talk yourself into buying something that you may not need, right? If you're looking at the newest Sony a7 IV and you're like, I really want this camera, and you're watching all the videos about this camera and you're like, yeah, the 64 or however many megapixels it is, I need that. Whereas reality, let's say you got the Sony a7R II or the Sony a7R III and it was cheaper, and then also with that savings you can invest in a better lens, and that is vice versa for your lens too. Like, don't get so obsessed, you know, researching about a certain lens that you don't even think about other lenses. So if you're like, I really want the Sony 16 to 35 f2.8 because that's the gold standard lens and I have to have that lens. Whereas reality, a lot of people say the Tamron 17 to 28 is just as good and you're getting more value for your dollar than with that 16 to 35. Number four, always invest in good quality lenses. Now, I'm not saying to go blow all your budget on like a Sony G Master lens or a Canon L lens, or I think that's what they're called, you know, but you don't have to go out and buy the latest and greatest, most expensive lens. However, if you invest in a good lens, it's going to outlast your camera body or multiple camera bodies if you stay within the same system. Why am I holding my glasses like this? And number five, this is something I just heard and learned like within the last couple weeks, but it's called buy once, cry once. So when you're first getting out in photography, and I did this so much when I was shooting Micro Four Thirds, the 12 to 35, I really wanted that 12 to 35 f2.8 Panasonic lens, but at the time I couldn't afford it. So what I was doing was I was buying like a 12mm prime, or I bought a 25mm prime, and I bought this other lens. But instead I should have just bought the 12 to 35, saved a little bit and bought that one lens once instead of buying the 12mm, the 25mm, trying to sell those at a loss and then, you know, trying to apply that to the to a different lens. Figure out what you really want to buy and just purchase it one time and get it over with. And as a bonus option and a bonus thing to think about, don't forget not just the camera and the lens, but the memory card, the tripod, the bag, and maybe an extra lens. You know, just Don't forget the accessories in your budget. If you've made it this far, please hit the like and subscribe button. That would really help me out. If this is the type of content that you like and you want to hear more about, photography workflows and techniques and how-tos and tips like this, again, hit that like and subscribe button, because there's going to be more of this coming out in 2022. Can't believe it's already 2022. Thank you as always for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Talk to you later. Bye bye.